The Lenin-Lenape, or the Delaware Indian tribe, were a tribal nation that settled eastern North America. A nomadic people belonging to the Algonquin language family, the Lenape preceded the late 17th century European settlement of Pennsylvania by centuries, if not millennium. The Lenape and their ancestors lived in the Upper Delaware River Valley for at least 10,000 years. They were both hunters and agriculturalists and resided in bands along various rivers and streams. One area of their settlement was the west bank of the Schuylkill River. Here's some of the territory that the Lenin-Lenape and other Northeast Native American Indians occupied during the 17th and 18th century. The Lenape often lived in wigwams, as they were called. They were a very common house found amongst American Indians. Archaeology and history and European accounts indicate that many different types of semi-permanent dwellings were built throughout the region, though. The Lenape Indians have long played a version of football which differs remarkably from the football game we know. The Lenape football game pitted men against women in a very rough and tumble game. The men are allowed to kick the ball only, while women can kick, throw, or carry the ball. This game is known as preceded. There is no specific field size, although the average field is about 150 feet long. There are goals set up on each end of the field. Each goal is about 6 feet wide. Traditionally, the goals are made with trees or posts, about 6 inches in diameter and about 15 feet high. There is no crossbar. The ball that they play with is traditionally oblong, covered in deerskin and stuffed with deer hair. It's about 9 inches in diameter. How you play the game is an older man or woman goes to the middle of the field and throws the ball in the air. The players try to knock it toward their goal, like a tip-off in basketball. Men score goals by kicking the ball through the goalpost. Women can score by kicking the ball through the post, or by carrying it, or by passing it through. The Lenape solved problems, and they were great chiefs and warriors, oftentimes helping other tribes settle disputes between one another for the best. The Lenape were known as peacekeepers. The Lenape people are part of the 6 nations, including the Mohawk, Onondaga, Oneida, Cayuga, Seneca, and Tuscarora tribes. The Lenape's historical territory included present-day northeastern Delaware, all of New Jersey, the eastern Pennsylvania regions of the Lehigh Valley, and northeastern Pennsylvania, and New York Bay, western Long Island, and the lower Hudson Valley in New York State. During the last decades of the 18th century, European settlers and the effects of the American Revolutionary War displaced most of the Lenape from their homelands and pushed them north and west. Today, they are based in Oklahoma, Wisconsin, and Ontario. Tamanend the Affable, who lived around 1625 to 1701, historically also known as King Tamani, was the chief of chiefs and chief of the Turtle Clan of the Lenape Nation in the Delaware River Valley, signing the founding peace treaty with William Penn. Chief Tamani was considered by his people to be a great Lenape leader. Tamani and William Penn reportedly maintained good relations, feasting together, visiting one another's homes, and trading goods. The wampum belt gifted to William Penn by Tamani is today kept at the Historical Society of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. Tamanend, or Tamani, reputedly took part in a meeting between the leaders of the Lenin-Lenape tribe and the leaders of the Pennsylvania colony held under a large elm tree at Schuylkill in the early 1680s. William Penn and Tamanend continued to sign 7 more documents assuring each other and their peoples of peaceable understanding under the initial document signed in 1683. Tamanend is recorded as having said that the Lenape and the English colonies would live in peace as long as the waters run in the rivers and the creeks, and as long as the stars and moon endure. These words have been memorialized on the statue of Tamanend that still stands in Philadelphia. It is believed that Tamanend died in 1701. Several of Tamanend's grandchildren became important Lenape chiefs and warriors. To learn more about the Lenape, check out some of my other videos on this channel.
Well, hey guys, thanks for checking out the video, and if you like videos like this, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and share this with your friends and family. And as always, remember to get out there and explore. Thanks, guys.